Hello, Virgo. Hi. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But just keep in mind, it's still a general reading. So see which signs, symbols, messages resonate for you in your particular situation and hopefully help to bring you a little clarity on whatever you're wondering, concerned, confused about. It could broaden your perspective, show you something with fresh eyes. It could also narrow your focus and show you something you could be missing. But in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin, Virgo. Let's get some clarity for you guys. We're going to start with this one. Where is the box? It's right here. The Crystal Angels. Oracle cards. Clarity for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and the greatest good of all. And clarity and wisdom for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Foundational message, please and thank you. Oh, Virgo, you have Topaz coming through. This is a really beautiful energy. Topaz doesn't just come in one color either. It comes in like a rainbow of colors. You have this rainbow energy beaming from you. You have this energy, it's like spiritual fire. There's a little flame there, but it is rainbow beaming down from your higher self, from source into your third eye, giving you clarity. You have it here too. So this spiritual fire is beaming, but it does require you, Virgo, to have forgiveness in a situation. Forgiveness in yourself, forgiveness for someone else, whatever you're thinking about. And offering this forgiveness, just, I see like you having these big, beautiful spiritual wings and they're just bound up. And you choosing to offer this forgiveness just releases those strings. It could be that you have to release your energy somewhere, have some allowance, offer some space. But I feel like forgiveness sometimes is hard, but it's so powerful. It's so powerful. And it releases you. It's your choice to keep yourself bound, restrained, have energy blockages that sometimes actually affect your actual body and your energetic body, your emotional body, all of it. It affects you. So to choose to release and offer forgiveness just makes you feel like you're free. It feels like freedom. It feels beautiful. And it doesn't condone someone's actions. It doesn't make what happened right, whether that's you or someone else. So if you get the chance, forgiveness could be coming towards you too. Maybe somebody wants you to forgive them. So I feel like there is a conversation that needs to be had, clarity, being open-hearted, seeing eye to eye, offering grace. I just see graceful energy with this card. And if you do get the chance to have clarity and communication, it's giving somebody the grace to still have space to grow. Because if somebody is feeling like they want to be forgiven and they have awareness that a situation wasn't right, maybe they weren't treating you right, maybe they said or they did not say something, they were there or they weren't there with the right energy, the wrong energy, whatever happened. It means that if somebody's willing to change, sometimes that change happens over time, especially if it was a repeating pattern. Or sometimes people don't even know that a line is being crossed if there wasn't clear communication in the forefront. So it's also you being clear. What are your boundaries? What is healthy for you? What are you willing to put up with? What are you not? What do you feel like is valuable and worth the growth? And what is just draining you and not right for you? So it's having those questions within yourself first, whether it's your own actions or someone else's, and being very clear so that you can be in the now and therefore open those wings and allow this freedom and this space to go a different direction. And it's forgiving and it's healing. I feel like you do have healing, whether that's an actual physical thing, emotional, a situation, whatever it is. This healing is going to feel really good. I am getting actually physical too. So if you guys are doing something that involves like physical therapy or changing your nutrition, getting some exercise, doing some yoga, drinking more water, I do feel like your temple is a body. So pay attention to how you treat yourself. But I feel like that's thoughts too. So pay attention to your thoughts, what you say to yourself, how you speak to yourself, what you say to others. I don't know why I looked at topaz and I thought of Tupac. And I thought of the song California. And then I thought of Going to California. I think that's Pink. That's like a older album. It's a really pretty song though. Maybe California is important for you guys. You have health and happiness on its way, but it starts with your thoughts. I don't know why I just thought of EMOTO. So, you know, your thoughts, words, Virgo, are things. They're very powerful. I think of the experiment where they put the different words on the different, you know, glasses of water and then freeze the molecules, and then you see what it looks like. And when it was a word that was just a lower vibration, the molecules were all distorted. And when it was words like happiness and love, Mother Teresa, healing, these beautiful molecules look like, I mean, they just look like sacred geometry. Oh, I'm getting the goosies with this. And they looked like beautiful snowflakes. And if our body consists mostly of water and thoughts and words affect us, I mean, it does affect our body. It affects our energy. It affects our aura. It affects our vibration. It affects everything. So do pay attention to your thoughts, whether that's in a conversation or just things that you're thinking. And it's okay to be human, Virgo. It's okay to have thoughts that come through because that's natural, you know, when situations and emotions come about. But if you have to redirect your thoughts to something more positive, to purposely replace your thoughts to something that feels like it's elevated, then have that consciousness and that self-awareness to do it, because it elevates and it changes you. It changes what you actually see, what you notice. Your vibration brings you to places where you have different opportunities, or you see something in a different light. So let's see. Let's go to, I do have this, I didn't put it down, so I'm going to show this to you. It is another pink, and it's rose quartz. And it does say love life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. I was only going to pull one of these cards, but if I'm staring at it, sometimes I feel like I have to show it. All right, let's go to something different. It's a lot of pink energy for you guys. Maybe you carrying a topaz or some rose quartz will be very helpful. I have rose quartz here. I do. Let's bring it out for this reading. I do not have any topaz close by though. Right, let's go to the soul's journey. Lesson cards, this one. Get clarity on topaz and rose quartz for Virgo. Forgiveness heals. Releasing things that are blocking you. Feeling a big change in your vibration and your energy. Card for Virgo, please. Oh, wow. You have like happiness and this path to, where is it? Happiness. So what makes you happy, Virgo? What really brings you joy? What do you like to do? What do you like to do where you feel like a kid? Where time just goes by? You know, what are your, I'm getting aspirations. Maybe goals, but I feel like it's small things. I mean, happiness could be anything. It could be hanging out with that person that makes you laugh. It could be walking your dog. It could be doing your dishes today and organizing a closet. It could be having a grand adventure or doing that thing that you're talented at, that you had tucked away that you forgot about, or that idea, that plan that you keep thinking about and you know it's something that would bring happiness and you just don't make that first step. It's making that first step. I did see all those words before. So maybe with you, Virgo, it starts with writing something down, actually making something a plan, making a checklist. Maybe just making one check. Each time you take one check towards happiness, it makes you like, I'm getting like, you like jump a little higher the next time. When I look at this with the camera far away, it does look like a big rose. But up close, it's actually dolphins. But it feels like a whirlwind. So I don't know if you felt like before you were getting sucked into something, like you were getting stuck in this vortex, but I feel like there's a way to reverse something where it can go this way and expand. So maybe you're expanding something in your sphere, your world, your influence, the world. Your happiness, Virgo, the way you are, your energy, you do affect others. People look up to you because you hold yourself with integrity and you usually are so good at following through what you say. If you say it, you're going to probably do it. You're going to actually make it happen. You're not just going to talk about it. You're going to like, you have so much energy to put work into something, to handle so many things. Virgos, you guys can multitask like nobody else. But with Virgos, it is possible to get a little stuck in your head. It's possible for Virgos to overanalyze something because you want it to be right. You want it to be perfect. You want it to go according to plan. Because you can see problems and you can see solutions. You can see the whole picture, the whole spectrum. And you want to put it all together and make it work already. But sometimes things don't go according to plan. Sometimes you actually have to release and just go with the flow, whatever direction it's going, you know, to ride those waves as they come. So Virgos, for you guys to actually choose to release your control shows how powerful you actually are. Because that's not always easy to do. But bringing that power back into yourself, you know, what you can do, looking around you, see what you can do today to bring a little happiness into your world, to tackle that thing that you keep thinking about, is this awareness. Did I say something about awareness before? I am aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. Because when you follow joy, when you exude that energy and you talk about the things that make you really interested, like you're really sincerely into something, and it like this like beams out from your heart. It's in your sphere of energy. It's your like energetic vibration that goes out there and is felt by others. And it gets other people excited. And it's infectious. It makes other people happy. You actually heal. You don't even know you do. I do feel like you have people coming on board with you that want to do something with you and feel this joy. I just think of dolphins as happy and laughing and silly and really, really, really intelligent. So think about the path you're walking, Virgo, is the path that you're walking down. You know, the things that you do every day. Are you excited about them? Do they bring you joy? Do you need to redirect your attention? Change up your schedule? You know, Change something up to add even a little more facets of that thing that feels a little more sparkly than the others. Because sometimes you have to keep down with the, you got to do your daily duties. You got to handle the things that are reality, the things that you have, responsibilities with, and that's okay. But it's figuring out the balance so that when you do these other things that bring you so much joy and so much happiness, even when you go back to the responsibility land, your energies change there too. Therefore, the opportunities and, what you see, how you see those surroundings changes too. Everything changes. So let's continue, Virgo. Let's go to this one. This is the Confessions of a Soulmate. So this could be something you're thinking or someone else is thinking. Remember, a soulmate can be a friend, a family member, a lover. It can be somebody you haven't met yet or somebody you already know. It could be somebody that comes in for a moment or stays for evs. But either way, the impact of you and this person's soul together changes everything. It redirects you, gets you on a new path, heals you. It's something that happens really special in your life. This kind of relationship just feels different. Sometimes it's a hard lesson. It's not always an easy lesson that a soulmate brings. But the hard lessons bring you the biggest growth. And sometimes it's a really beautiful, loving, light, supporting, friendship, loving, friendship and loving, I think I said that twice, energy that is just kind of there to always give you those little lifts. Sometimes it's just somebody that brings you happiness. All right, clarity for Virgo, please and thank you. What does Virgo need to know? Oh, you have healing. You have double messages coming through, and you have illusion at the bottom. All right, so let's look at these. So you have healing and healing. Oh, this is really sweet. I love this little pose that looks so, I don't know, so simple, so gentle. It looks comfortable. It looks like a really nice moment. It says, I am healing pain from my past. I am working on letting it go. It looks like maybe you and someone else are working on the same thing. So I can be free to fully love you. I did see those wings being cut and opening up, and that freedom. Your love gives me hope. As I am healing my past childhood traumas, I just want you to send me love and healing energy. So somebody might need some space. They need time to heal, or that might be you having to give someone else some space so you have time to heal. But it looks like somebody is working on themselves. They have hope. They see that star. They see you as a star. You see them as a star. If somebody's really facing some stuff that they went through, maybe not just in childhood, maybe just repeat patterns that have happened. It could have been little situations that kind of felt really hurtful, kind of got them down, made them focus on different facets of them or you that sometimes you don't want to face until you're ready to face it. And then that's really good, because that's when the healing comes. Healing sometimes can happen pretty fast, and sometimes it takes a long time. It's not a on your schedule kind of thing, or on anybody's schedule kind of thing. And it comes in waves. So sometimes you can have a lot of healing, and then something kind of falls down and you have to readdress something. And sometimes it's a slow incline, and sometimes it's not there at all until you're ready, and then it spikes. And a big healing energy can come through and change it all in an instant. It can happen. So allow the proper space. for you or someone else to really tap into this energy. Like, you can't force a wound to, you know, just see like something with a, you know, a little wound or something like that. I think this is just a parable to, you know, to heal faster than it's supposed to. But you can have that ointment or have the right environment where it can grow faster than the wrong environment. I said grow, but I meant heal. So I feel like somebody is changing their environment to have healing come about faster. That could be friends that they're around, or certain people that kind of have like negative energies, or it can be an actual place, an environment that maybe somebody is leaving or changing up somehow, so it feels like a space where there's possible growth, peace, harmony. That's kind of what I see. And then here you have illusion. Remember, that separation is an illusion. We are always together. We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition, Virgo. I am working hard behind the scenes to heal. Wow, you have 3 messages coming through that really say the same thing. This is forgiveness. It starts there in awareness. This one is saying somebody is really having focus on what needs to change and that it needs to happen, and attempting and trying to do so, being with that flow. And this is somebody who's really working on it. I'm working hard behind the scenes to heal and reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I am coming back home. I feel like that's this. These 2 people look like they're just kind of at home together, like super comfy. So if you believe that this separation or distance or time or space, you know, is overwhelming and kind of swallowing you up, have faith, Virgo. Have faith. It looks like something is coming back, or the right thing, if this is new, is coming towards you. It is possible you are on this journey and someone else is on a journey and you haven't met yet. And you're both on this healing path that is just working its way to come together. And if it's behind the scenes, sometimes things have to happen outside your sphere of influence because you're being protected. You're not supposed to be there during this time. So that when something comes back around, it can be in a different vibration, on a solid foundation. That it's someone that believes you're always together. So that's probably a soulmate you have always known for lifetimes. And Virgo, you're going to still know them for lifetimes more. So what's another day? What's another couple weeks, months? But that's up to you. We have free will. If you feel like during this time, your path to happiness is taking you down a different road, go down that road. You do it. You don't wait for your own happiness. All right, let's go to the tarot, Virgo. Let's do this one. This is the influence of the angels. Tarot for Virgo. Let's get some clarity for you guys. Let's get a little map, little tapestry of the energy going on. What does Virgo need to know on illusion, healing, forgiveness, happiness? Wow, I actually just heard sexual healing. So, you know, it's a great song. I will put that below. What does Virgo need to know? And also this, you do have love life here. Oh, somebody is coming back. You have the 6 of Cups. And it is a soulmate. Virgo, this is really special. This is that gentle energy. I mean, it could be hot and heavy, but when this comes through, it's a solid friendship. It can be a platonic friend. Maybe you're going to hear from an old buddy, somebody from the past. You're thinking of somebody, give them a call-a-roo. You could run into somebody out of nowhere. But Even if this is a new person coming in, this is a soulmate connection. This is somebody that you just always known. You don't know how. You just get each other. Just feel like, hey, how do I know this person? How do we just meet? And I know who you are. Like, I know you. And there's children here. So sometimes this is connecting to children. It is, they did say in that one card, someone's healing from their inner child. It could also be you, Virgo, if that was your message. You're healing from some things that happened from maybe childhood, or who knows, maybe even past lives. And for some reason, you're in a situation now where you're getting to evolve out of that karmic situation, getting to heal. And sometimes the things that we go through like that, after we heal, we become the best teachers and healers. Maybe just to one person in our life, maybe to many, but it's because we understand, because we've been through something. We have real empathy, we get it. And there are children here, so it's possible you're thinking about your children, your grandchildren, stepchildren, nieces, nephews, you as a child. I do think these two together are doing something that makes you feel like a child. It could be that you're with someone and you guys just feel like kids together. You're like teenagers. Maybe some of you are thinking about having children. It's so sweet. This little boy is just like giving her a little, he like got her a little present. Here, it's not allowing that reconnection. Somebody wanting to come back and not. It's having that forgiveness energy right there and that chance to communicate and shutting down. It's forgetting to be playful as an adult. Forgetting that, tapping into that inner child of you, those things that you do that make you feel like a kid, keep you young. It doesn't matter how old you are. They keep your energy vibrant and young, like you're a kid. Clarity on the Six of Cups for Virgo, please. Who's coming back around? What's coming back into their life? What they need to know. Oh, we have the Moon. So an emotional situation. This is going with the ebb and the flow. Trusting your intuition. This could be secrets that you have. You have this here, reflecting upon something that you've held on to for a long time. Finally having that self-reflection to create some changes. Learning to see in the dark. Facing the scary monsters. And once you face them and your light is shining and you know how strong you are and how divinely protected you are, Virgo, that all these scary little things that are here aren't so scary anymore. It could be somebody else facing these fears, getting the chance to have something illuminated just enough to look at something for the reality of what it is. I mean, sometimes like I like I mean, there were like weird like sea monsters here. And I do think of like really crazy things that could be down in that ocean. Who knows what's down there? Way far down that we can't even go. We don't even know at like half. We don't even know what, like a taste of what's on top of our earth, let alone that big ocean. So who knows what's going on down there? So, I mean, just think about facing that big, like, wow. And then having the courage to look at it, to really dive into those emotional situations. How powerful will you become when you come back and you breach the surface like a big whale? Whale can handle it. Sing their beautiful song, change the whole vibration of the earth. I don't know why I just thought of whales. I just thought of BADFISH. And this energy, look at this angel. She's just like, mm-hmm. You can't change this beautiful vibration and spiritual light. There's not, I feel like there's nothing that can harm her. There's nothing that's scary enough that she can't face or he can't face. Upside down, it is keeping something like a secret, something your heart is singing and calling for as big as a freaking whale, and you're tucking it under the surface to hang out down there with the monsters. It's not recognizing that there are ebbs and flows with flux of day-to-day emotions and things that we do. It's not rolling with those changes. It's resisting that tide. I see like somebody like throwing a line and like starting to stay in that, like you're towing in an area instead of using your wings to fly out of something. It's like you're stuck in this vibration of all these like, no. But sometimes these monsters aren't so scary once you see them. Sometimes I just think of it like walking in the woods at night. You know, if you walk in the woods at night and let's say it's a new moon and it's really dark and you like bang into a tree because you didn't take a flashlight. Take a flashlight. Sometimes it's really simple. Turn the light on, or wait until there's a full moon, or light a torch, or, you know, if you're there and you're like, oh, what was that? It was like a weird raccoon or something in the middle of the night. And you know, it sounded like scary monster, and then you put the light on it, you're like, oh, it's a squirrel. Squirrel. Like my dog, squirrel. So it's usually you find that the things you thought were scary aren't as scary once you face them, once you speak about them, once you really, really get in tune with your emotional body. You do have the 10 of Wands at the bottom. So we'll take this and we'll pull another card and I'll do that. So you do have the 10 of Wands, which is learning to let the burdens down, Virgo. Learning that you don't have to do it all yourself. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. There is a way to adjust something that you're doing so it feels lighter. It does feel freer. You're about to let down that load. You're gonna try something a different way, so it's not so hard the next time. Whether that's a relationship, your job, your energy, whatever it is, a project. You have this angel here, like trying to offer you some divine guidance. And it's like you're putting up your own fence here. Sometimes getting in your own way, being really, really stubborn. It has to be your way, or that's the only way. Maybe this, you know, I always say like there's a wheelbarrow. You can take one at a time and it's not so hard. I mean, it does look like, Virgo, you can hold it. It's like a little tiny boy here, and he's carrying all of those by himself. So I feel like whatever this is, you can hold the weight. You can. But do you have to? Is there something you can do where you readjust and you can make something a little bit easier? Sometimes you have to ask for help. Sometimes this comes through and somebody else needing a little help, and you know how to do something a little bit different. Like, hey, there's a wheelbarrow back there. Why don't you put it in that? Or why don't you give me half and I'll help you? But somebody has to be willing to accept that help and put down the weight that's going on to change it around, to make it easier the next go around. But when the 10 comes through, it does mean that somebody is willing to, you know, maybe they were willing to put in a lot of work, but maybe doing something together makes it a lot easier. Or a different way. Let's see. Clarity on the moon, the 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands for Virgo, please and thank you. Oh, wow. You have the Knight of Swords. Somebody's really, really thinking about you. And you have the 4 of Pentacles at the bottom. They're holding on to their thoughts. They're being sometimes too stubborn, blinders on. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This could be you getting stuck in your own head, having something, you know, only seeing something one way, and that's the only way. this person is reading. You are gathering information. You are absorbing knowledge. You are possibly wanting to talk about something that you read or, you know, learned about. It looks like this angel here is coming to like bring some extra clarity. It's like this person's looking over here, something one way, because sometimes this night comes really, really fast. All of a sudden, you have to make a decision. You have to change direction. You have to handle something once it comes in. So it could be that someone's coming in with only one focus and those blinders are on, and maybe you are the one that takes those blinders off and shows the bigger perspective, or you have those blinders on and there's something going to come through really fast to redirect you. So you look at something in more than one way. Look at something multifaceted. You know, upside down, this is coming so fast and so direct and so one-sided that they are missing a huge part of that, like the map. They're just trying to go from one point to the other point and ignoring an entire way around that is probably a, like, I'm getting like better scenery, more enjoyable. Let's see. And it looks like if this Knight of Swords has this, they're like holding on to something too tight. You gotta release energy when the Four of Pentacles comes through. There is a lesson with the Four of Pentacles. It does mean, Virgo, to save, to make sure you're paying attention to your finances. It could be somebody else helping you, taking a load off by helping you with your finances as well. So you have enough saved, you have enough to provide stability, but you also have to have some release. There's another book on her head. There's something that you have to learn about. Maybe getting some advice from someone. Maybe do some research here. Or that's someone else getting some advice on a financial situation. You have something locked up here, but you can't take all of the money you're making, all the things that are valuable, you can just bury them in the back, you know, tuck them away somewhere, then nothing can expand or grow. You have to figure out what you need to keep. That could be physical, like items too. What do you need to get rid of and clear the clutter? What are you not using? What's just not, you know, sitting on the shelf, getting dusty, taking up some space? It's getting rid of that kind of stuff. So you have room for something to come through. But it's also good investments. If you're holding on to everything so tight, or this is someone else doing a complete miser, there's going to be no growth. If you don't have release in something, in like the things that you can touch, your energy, your home, relationships, anything that has to do with your 3D everyday world and living, there has to be released energy there so something can manifest, so something can have growth. But you have to figure out how to move things around, whether that's your attention or investments or your money or something, so that something can actually grow and continue to hold its value, where instead of just, you know, tucking something away in this box, there's a way to do it because you're getting knowledge here. You're also like not really looking at the whole picture because there's something down here. The angel's trying to tell you, hey, you got something down here on the ground that's actually going to bring you some stability. Don't forget to focus on the thing that you don't see. It could be that this person comes in and he definitely sees that. Let's go to a different tarot and see what comes through. Clarity on the Four of Pentacles. I mean, sometimes the Four of Pentacles is having a certain way that something worked and you're holding on to it really tightly because it always worked. And if something changes and it stopped growing and it stopped working and it's not working anymore, that's where the readjustment has to come through. I mean, there is a big book on that lady's head, so it could be, especially with this Knight of Swords, a certain way of thinking. That could also be someone else, Virgo. That could be part of that healing process. Clarity for Virgo on 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, Moon, 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, please. And thank you. Oh yeah, you have that you have 2 9s. I'll show you the bottom. We'll take that. You have the 9 of Rods and you have the 9 of Swords. So let's look at this one first. These are both 9s. It means something is almost complete. It's almost done. This is that Virgo energy of getting stuck in your head, over analyzing, getting stuck in illusions and scenarios and what ifs and how comes and a certain incident that sometimes it's just something that happened in your day, except that little incident is getting so blown out of proportion when you keep thinking about it that it's actually affecting your sleep. And that could be someone else too, Virgo, that's getting stuck in their head about something in their life and or maybe about you. But it looks like whatever it is actually bringing a lot of organization here. It's like your thoughts are actually becoming organized. Maybe some sleep is lost. Maybe there's some regret here. You know, some things coming up in dreamland. But when this comes through, it usually means that there's changes in this anxiety state that are going to happen. The weird thing I see with this card, and I know I'm different from other readers and how I see it, but when it's like this, I feel like you're still losing sleep. You're still getting stuck in your head, or someone else is, but the thoughts aren't always negative. Sometimes this is somebody that is so like into a moment or into something they're dreaming about or into something that is a desire or a want or a moment that they had or want, either or, whether it had happened or not yet, that they're like replaying this fantasy over and over. And they just can't get, I just heard Kylie Minogue, can't get you out of my mind. And you're also losing sleep. So either way, sleep is being lost. Your energy is being drained somewhere. But those thoughts could be wonderful thoughts or they could be weird thoughts. They could be because of desires and hopes and dreams or actual situations that happened in real life world, which it usually is because it's a, you know, it's a minor arcana. This is like the wounded healer. This is like a Chiron card for me. This is that actually going through situations brought you strength. She doesn't, wow, she's so beautiful. I know I shouldn't be noticing this, but but I'm going to say it because it's coming through. Like, Virgo. I mean, there's all of these. They have all these like robes. Oh, I guess this is a different deck. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so I just see how you can kind of see the silhouette of her boobs through this. Specifically her nipples. I don't know why that's coming through, but I feel like I should say it. Also, I just want to say if you ever have to take a group, side note, group shot of maybe not children, but a bunch of adults, and you want to get a really good like smile that natural from every single person, just say anything like nipples and everybody will laugh and everybody will be like, what? And you're going to get a beautiful picture because it just makes everybody smile. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. For some reason it works. I always go alien nipple clamps and it seems to work. So I don't know. Weird stuff comes through here sometimes. I don't know if you could see it though. But look at how confident this girl is. Look at how amazing her calves are. She's been through battles, but she's come to the point where she is strong, holding her own, and used her battles behind her to put up a fence, to put up healthy boundaries, you know, to give her some protection. But look at all the growth on them. It's not a battle anymore. She's owning, you know, her strength. She knows that she's been through some stuff here. Here, it's not putting down it's wanting to always stay in the battle and not coming back around and seeing the rewards you got from what you went through. She just looks like she's got this smirk, like she knows something that you don't. Or she wants to tell you a secret. It's a pretty cute card, actually. All right, so let's take this. So you have the 2 9s. Let's get one more card to clarify for Virgo. Let's clarify these two. The 9 and the 9. Clarify the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Rods for Virgo, please. You have, oh, it's the Queen. This is you, Virgo. Look at you coming on through when you're reading. That's the Queen of Pentacles. What is she sitting on? I don't even know. These cards are so weird. She's like sitting on a, it's almost like she's sitting on the Hierophant, but it's a chair. It's so weird. You have to see this card. What is that? Maybe that's like she's actually getting support from something that's like, it's like a Hierophant kind of energy. It is like a higher self. It is taking divine inspiration, but actually putting it into the 3D world to create manifestations in your actual reality. It's taking those spiritual lessons and making it work for you. She is holding this beautiful coin. She has a really cool like hairdo. Her hair is like coming out of this, I don't know, this cone. And she's got just this gate of roses. This Queen, I mean, it can be a Capricorn or a Taurus too, but this is the Queen that multitasks things that are unusual around her and makes beauty in her real world. She manifests abundance, but she wants experiences. She's able to see something in actual reality. She doesn't want to get lost in La La Land. She wants to make it work. She wants to see the truth in a situation, handle it, let it go, move along, learn the lessons, you know, and continue. I feel like she is in tune with her body. Her body is a temple. She knows about nutrition. She knows how to cook. She knows how to, she kind of multitasks. She can do everything around the house, but she can go out and work her butt off at a job. What is Rose doing? She's still trying to hide her bone. All night. Hours she's been doing this. And this, I mean, upside down, this Queen is not taking care of herself. She's overgiving. She's too sucked up in the material world and forgetting about her spirituality. She's only manifesting things to have more stuff, which are like useless and plastic. And it doesn't bring a true wealth to her heart because she's always searching for more stuff, thinking that's going to bring happiness. That wealth is going to bring happiness. That, you know, the big house or whatever it is, that is her big goal, is going to bring this happiness, and then it never does because she's not looking at the happiness and the truth of her soul and going down a spiritual path. But when she goes down the spiritual path and manifests it in her real world, watch out. Watch how big her kingdom can become. She's also able to help others have a lot of growth in their life and be pretty practical about how she can help something. But when she's upright, she knows where her help is not needed, not wanted, not received, not valued, and not ready. At the bottom, you have the 3 of Rods. So you are waiting for something, Virgo. There is something that's coming back. You don't need to park your, you don't need to park your lawn chair down at the mailbox waiting for it to come. It's going to come, however long it takes. Have faith. Start to come back to you. This is getting beyond the plans and taking action on something. I like that there's this like lizard here. It's not just action. You're in the winds of change. You're looking out there. You're ready to dive into the water, and or that water is not the right temperature or tide right now and you're going to go back the other way. But it's doing something productive and active, passionate and creative, Virgo, with your energy in the meantime. That's where your energy should be. Is the final message coming through. Something's coming in, whether divinely directed by universal, spiritual energy, Or something is coming back that you've already sent the message out. It's on its way. It might need to circle the world once before it gets back to you, but something will come back. And whatever comes to you, Virgo, you know, when you think about the true intentions of what you actually want, what is actually good and healthy for you, not focused on a particular person, but more on attributes, on characteristics, on things like that, the energy. That's what's getting orchestrated or getting ready to come back to you. So what can you do with your energy in the meantime to prepare for it? It's usually something that has to do with some soul care, some self-care. Starting there, pursue something that makes you passionate, that you're excited about, so you have cool things to talk about when this love comes in your life or comes back in your life. Things that you're proud of. Not you were sitting, you know, just sitting there in anxiety, waiting. What if it's out there, the thing you're supposed to find, and you're not getting out there and doing it? So gather your strength, face your fears, maybe call up an old friend, let down the burdens, think straight, but take off your blinders, act fast if you need to, and don't rush if you know it's not right. Something is coming through. The winds are going to change. Let's pull you one more card. This is, oh, I forgot. I think I forgot to do, not everybody got the charms, but I think where I've done 3. You're number 3, Virgo. And I think with Aries, I forgot the charms, but they got a random extra card. But let's get you guys some charms. You got a heart. It's a very fancy heart. You see it? It's really pretty. It's like filigree. This camera. One day I'll get a better camera. Oh, I put it back in there instead of keeping it out. Another one for Virgo. Ooh, butterfly. That's nice. That's your wings, Virgo. Metamorphosis. Someone else is getting their wings. The star. Healing, hope. Being a guided light, being that North Star. You are the star, Virgo. Oh, I pulled 2. This is a shell, which makes me think of Venus. And the feather. All right. Virgo, let's go to one more card. This is simple. This is the Angel Answers. Let's get a simple message for Virgo. Clarity on. Ooh, you guys have a lot of cards. 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, Moon, Knight of Swords, Success, Healing, Healing, Nine of Swords, 9 of Rods, Queen of Pentacles, Happiness, 4 of Pentacles. I say that. Forgiveness. Someone coming back home. Someone's going to reach out. One more card for Virgo, please and thank you. Wow, you have a big opportunity coming through, Virgo. Even if this is the end message, opportunity is going to, maybe that's why you got to act fast. Going to bring a windfall of wealth, value, but that's whatever's valuable to you. So this could be business, creation, doors opening up, more chances to have happiness, a beautiful relationship, a beautiful friendship. It is a beautiful opportunity. Wow, it's not just one opportunity, Virgo. It's like heaven has opened up and you're just being like, it's just raining. It's just raining opportunity on you. And then you have yes at the bottom. Yes, it is coming. Yes, you will know when the time is right. Yes, you know what to do. Yes, you know what makes your heart sing. Yes, you know when you feel real happiness and truth. It's like you like came full circle here. You took this, kind of cool, you took this spiritual fire, had it illuminate you, paid attention to that fire and that flame. I don't know if you can see it. It is like a little rainbow light. Changed your energy, changed your aura. Now you are taking that rainbow energy here. You're actually holding it like it's real. And you are like both letting it out there and opening your arms to receive. I don't know, it's like chances are coming through because of what you're letting out there. All right, Virgo, I love you so much. I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I feel so blessed to be here with you. I love you, and I'll see you soon.